Today we got our first look at the next mainline Pokemon games, Pokemonwinds and Pokemonwaves. And though the trailer is only about 3.5 minutes long, there was still a ton of information jam-packed into it. I'm here to go over said things as well as provide some speculation as to what we may be looking at. So without further ado, here are 10 things that you might have missed in the trailer for Pokemonwinds and Pokemonwaves. The Pikachus that we see at the beginning of the trailer are dressed similarly to the player characters, primarily sharing the same hats as them, but wearing almost completely different tops and accessories, with the female Pikachu in particular even having a lighter shade of cheek pouches. As to whether or not these Pikachu will be tied into the story remains to be seen, but I do think based on their clothing, it's clear to see that these Pikachu will tie in to whichever character you pick somehow. Before we're shown the player character, we are given a drone shot of this enormous lighthouse-like structure. The structure gets quite a bit of attention throughout the trailer, and while I'm sure you didn't miss it, we will be talking about it more as we go on, so I figured I'd bring it to your attention. Though speaking of the player characters, these characters are both rocking this oval device on the side of their backpack, which if the leaks are anything to go off of, might be the Rotom scooter while it's not in use. That, or these could be the new Pokedex. While the male Protag is being shown off, behind him we can see a sign that seems to be for the big lighthouse location we saw earlier in the trailer. Then while the female character gets her close-up, it seems like we get a peek inside that same building, followed by a shot of the main character leaving that building, so this may be where we acquire our starter and start our journey from. In the next shot, when the camera overlooks the upcoming hill, we can spot this little shrine-looking thing. These may be checkpoints or be part of some kind of side quest. Within the same shot, we can see a red balloon with a Pokeball design on it. I feel like we have seen similar things in the past, and this is obviously a marker for a point of interest, so this may be an indicator of a quest or a spot where you can get picked up to fly to different spots of the map. However, we do get to see this same Pokeball balloon in the trailer about 2 or 3 more times. These shacks are seemingly going to be the new Pokemarts and Pokemon Centers, as on the right side we can see the stand has a shopping cart on it, and on the other side has a healing pod ready to take your Pokemon, very similar to the gas station-like designs in Scarlet and Violet. Later in the trailer, we get to see the player enter battle with a Pikachu, and while its model doesn't seem very different from previous games, it definitely has a new battle animation, with its toes being much more pressed together than before. So this could be a soft confirmation that some, if not all, returning Pokemon will receive newly updated battle animations, or this is a Pikachu exclusive. The lighthouse building is lit up in this shot with some lights projecting from the bottom. Either this is an event going on, or this building will just light up as it gets darker in the in-game day. And as the last one, before the trailer finishes up, we get this beautiful shot of the ocean and the islands. However, if you look at the clouds in the top right, you can spot an oddly serpent-shaped cloud that does not seem to change form like the other ones. I feel like this is somewhat foreshadowing the box legendary for Pokemonwinds, and while I've tried scanning this ocean for the better half of an hour, I wasn't able to find anything similarly teasing the legendary for Waves. So for now, it's just an oddly shaped cloud that will surely have something to do pertaining to the legendaries in the future. And that's everything you might have missed. Thank you so much for watching if you did. I'm incredibly excited for the new upcoming games, and if you want to stay up to date, please feel free to like and subscribe. With that, I'll catch you later. Peace.